phrase, "when life gives you lemons, make lemonade," is something we've all heard. The phrase that encourages us to make the best of a sour situation. But what if I came up with a better result from those lemons? Listen to me on this one. What if we change the phrase to, "when life gives you lemons, make cytrynovka"? Huh? Sounds a lot better, doesn't it? And I know what you're thinking. What is cytrynovka and how is it supposed to make me have a can-do attitude? Well, this 750 milliliter bottle of deliciousness is what encouraged 3 Polish-American siblings that they can start a lemon liqueur business. Meet Renette, David, and Chris, the owner-operators of Podhalańska LLC.
So growing up with my brothers, we always knew we wanted to start a family business. Had no clue what we wanted to make though, or what kind of business we wanted. But as we grew older and more mature, we realized that my mom had something going with the cytrynovka. We've been doing this for about 4 years now. So the company originally started in 2014, and we started off making it in about 2011, where we started off making it just for ourselves, and then things grew and grew, and in 2014 we decided to make the big leap of faith and start our own company.
Cytrynovka is very similar to the Italian limoncello, but as in all cultures, the liqueur has its own history. Cytrynovka is part of the Polish category of alcoholic beverages called nalewki, which have been around for a very long time. In fact, since around 1573, when this guy, Henryk Walezy, ruled the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. That's when Poland's borders were this big and spanned Poland and Lithuania. Walezy was the king elected as a result of the first free election. The free election took place after the death of Zygmunt August, the last member of the Jagiellonian dynasty. So, what's the point of this history lesson? Well, it is said that Walezy brought nalewki into Poland. Walezy's time in Poland was short, about 5 months, but he left the recipe for nalewki behind. For a long time, the nalewki were made and drank by noblemen, or szlachty as they are called in the Polish language. The recipes were kept a strict secret, passed down to the oldest son and then to generations following. Luckily for us, nalewki came into ordinary households in the mid-1800s. The nalewki are usually about 40% alcohol by volume, and sometimes even more. Nalewki are created by infusing various ingredients with alcohol, like spiritus, or what I like to call spirit juice. The ingredients commonly used are fruits, herbs, spices, sugar, and honey. The ingredients for cytrynovka include:
cytrynovka is basically a lemon-flavored liqueur made with real lemons. Some of the ingredients in there are lemons, sugar, and water, and we also have a special sauce that goes in there that your car can run off of. We originally got the recipe from our parents. It was brought from Poland, and
we don't know exactly who started or where it came from. Just our mom brought it back from her grandma from Poland when she immigrated over here. And the recipe hasn't really changed much. It's still pretty much the same with lemons, the water, the special sauce that Chris mentioned, and just some sugar. So nothing too crazy, no artificial flavoring or anything like that goes into there. The process has changed a lot though, because before when we first started especially, we were cutting everything by hand, smashing everything by hand, mixing everything by hand, and now we've kind of upgraded a little bit more to keep up with the production and demand and just have a much more efficient process of infusing it and just making a really good, solid, smooth product.
It's pretty amazing that a group this young has started and managed to lead this business in a positive direction, especially a business which many can say hails a lot of responsibility. What started as a family business has grown into quite a success story. Sales of Podhalańska increases every year since its start in 2014. This is no surprise, as it is sold in over 100 stores spanning the states of Illinois, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York. Many of these locations are listed under the Where to Buy section on www.podhalańska.com.
What makes Podhalańska special is the fact that I get to do this with these guys, my siblings. So, I mean, what more can you ask for? It's a family business, we have a good time doing it. I get to drink with them all the time, basically. So, what's wrong with that? But it's, like David was saying, it's a family recipe that's been passed down, and now we're able to bring it and share it with you guys. But what we like to claim ourselves about the most is the fact that we don't have any preservatives, that there are no artificial flavors, colorings, or anything like that, and we just try to keep it as clean and as tasty as possible and, get all that garbage out of there.
It's not uncommon for the Podhalańska peeps to be out and about for tastings. If you are from Illinois and the surrounding states, then you can keep up with tasting dates and locations via the Podhalańska Facebook page. Company updates may also pop up, as these three are just getting started and plan to continue growing their brand.
So if you're Polish, you probably knew Citrynówka growing up or from family members or when you went to go visit Poland. But we want our brand to be known to people that are outside of the Polish community. And we hope to become a national brand. And we're going to be doing this by introducing the lemon flavored as far as we can, and also introducing other flavors like the kawówka, which we'll be introducing in a couple of months.
The kawówka is another version of a nalewka that this dream team will introduce to people outside the Polish community. Many times you'll hear excuses like, not tonight, or no shots for me. But as much as everyone says no, somehow, some way, the sneaky beverage ends up in one's hands. It's a part of the Polish community, not just as a beverage, but as a segue into a funny way life brings people and moments together. I hear your question though, what if I don't like drinking shots? Well, David has the answer for you.
So one of the drinks that we like to make and our friends seem to love is we like to call blueberry yum yum. It's a simple drink. It starts off, you throw a couple ice cubes in there and then throw some Citrynówka. You can do ounce, ounce and a half, 2 ounces, as much or as little as you want in there. And then top it off with a blueberry energy drink. We like to use blueberry Red Bull. Finish it off, mix it all together and just enjoy. So the second drink that we like to do, it's a simple drink as well. It's a little raspberry spritzer. We use Sprite. Start off with ice cubes again, throw some Sprite in there, add some Citrynówka, whether you want an ounce, ounce and a half, 2, same deal. Finish it off with some frozen raspberries on top and just enjoy on a nice warm summer day.
Laughs, love, and yes, a lot of lemons are creating a family legacy with each new bottle. The family's pride in their product and heritage is truly creating a foundation for sustainable success, truly preserving Polish tradition one bottle at a time. We want to hear from you. If you have a story to tell, then we want to tell it. Please email us at kaleidoscopechi@gmail.com and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.